Bitter criticism Thursday with the angels, black angel, with the black angels. What about these black angels here? Um, um, well, we're going to read some news. Tommy has an injury, a self-inflicted injury in this leg. I don't really understand what this happened. Look, have injury here and here. Look, this thing never improves. So Tommy is always self-inflicting that thing. I don't know how. Maybe I will start to put this something. Yeah. Nah. Tommy is not free today because we have another aggressive male. Not so aggressive as Tommy. Well, Tommy is the champion, but dogs, they don't care about trophies. Yeah, dogs don't rely on trophies. Isn't it mercy? Well, I guess the dogs are happy because they're all together. All but Tommy. Tommy! Tommy attacked Milou because Milou was dominant for a long time. But 3 days ago, Tommy said enough. You will not... Milou was not fucking Tommy, but was... How to say it? He was... up in Tommy's back, understand? How to say that in English? It was mate him. Milou was mating Tommy, and Tommy, I guess Tommy never liked it, but until 3 days ago, Tommy didn't care. Understand? Tommy didn't care till yesterday, till 3 days ago. And that's dogs. Yeah, let's read something. And I didn't see it coming. I was taking pictures. Understand? Can you imagine that? I was taking picture of these dogs, and then Tommy started killing Milou. Just one second. I have a good picture now, so just wait a minute. Ay, sale, mándame. Ahí, mira. Oye, mira. Yeah, not a good picture now. Just 1 second. Will you? Lucky. Anda para allá, anda. I guess that's it. Well, I didn't see it coming, but I was taking pictures from Tommy and Milou and Mursi, and just like that, Tommy started killing Milou. No, because Milou tried to fuck Tommy or something, tried to dominate Tommy, understand? And what happened? Tommy was jealous about, because I was separating them. I was separate them. Tommy from the small dogs. I mean, from the male over there. And Tommy was imagining it was so great. It was so special, but it's not. It's just like. So I guess I have to read Al Jazeera's top 5 from Al Jazeera's genocide dossier. Let's do it. Al Jazeera's genocide dossier. Updates. Israel kills 200 children in Gaza within 3 days. 200 in 2 days. Terrible. That's terrible. I gave 5 stars for Al Jazeera's app. I will not do the same with Instagram app, because Instagram app doesn't work, keep working very badly. Just for people download it again, and then they say Instagram is the more uploaded app in history, because it doesn't work, because freezes, the Instagram freezes all the time. Anyway, live updates. Israel kills 200 children in Gaza within 3 days. More than 500 Palestinians have been killed since Israel restarted attacks on Gaza, according to the Health Ministry by Stephen Killen, Federica Marci, March 20, which is today, updated 14 hours ago. First, Gaza's Health Ministry says 506 Palestinians, including 200 children, have been killed and 909 injured in the enclave since Israel shattered the ceasefire on Tuesday. 200 children have been killed. 506 Palestinians have been killed. Right now there's a live update, a new live update, but I just reading the summary. At least 85 people have been killed and 133 injured in the war-torn territory since dawn alone, according to the ministry. And third, as Israeli ground troops join the attack on Gaza, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warns of a quote-unquote larger and stronger front in the occupied West Bank, in addition to a quote fierce war against Hamas in the Gaza Strip, end quote. And fifth, Gaza's health ministry says at least 49,000. This is going to turn 50,000. Yeah, it's not a happy number. Almost 50,000 Palestinians have been confirmed dead and 112,950 wounded in Israel's war on Gaza. Gaza's government media office updated its death toll to more than 61,700, saying thousands of Palestinians missing under the rubble are presumed dead. At least 1,139 people were killed in Israel during the Hamas-led October 7, 2023 attacks, and more than 200 were taken captive. A few seconds ago, Thursday, March 20, Israeli police dispersed protesters near Netanyahu's residence. Hundreds of Israelis who have gathered outside Netanyahu's residence in West Jerusalem to protest his handling on the captives in Gaza, as well as his plan to fire the country's head of the Shin Bet, have been dispersed by police. Police fired water cannons on the crowd after protesters tried to break through police barricades, and scuffles erupted. Footage from the Associated Press news agency showed. Many families of the captives believe the resumption of Israel's war in Gaza will imperil their relatives. "13 minutes ago, March 20, Israeli army warns residents to leave southern Gaza town before attacks. The Israeli military has issued another forced displacement order, this time in the Khan Yunis governorate. The army statement said, quote, "To all residents of the Gaza Strip located in the designated area in Bani Suheila, this is a final advance warning before the raid." Israel claimed Palestinian fighters, quote, "are once again launching their rockets from within civilian areas. We have warned this area many times." End quote. 15 minutes ago, more destruction expected in Gaza as Israel plans to expand Netzarim corridor. By Hani Mahmoud. Since the beginning of Israel's war on Gaza, the Netzarim corridor went from width of 500 meters, which is 1,640 feet, to 8 kilometers, nearly 5 miles. So it is more than a corridor. It is a buffer zone that is being expanded by the Israeli military right now. For expanding it to 8 kilometers, the Israeli military destroyed many of the residential buildings in the area. There was a nearly established city in the vicinity that was completely destroyed. And now the plans to expand further, as per Israeli military statement, it means more agricultural and is going to be bulldozed, and the southern part of Gaza City, the most densely populated neighborhood in the Seiton neighborhood, is at risk of losing more buildings. Half an hour ago, 30 minutes ago, flights disrupted as Israel's Ben Gurion airport as rockets fired from Gaza. Air traffic has been disrupted at Ben Gurion airport in Tel Aviv as sirens went off in central Israel following a rocket barrage from Gaza. Al Jazeera's Sanad verification unit found at least 6 civilians' flights were redirected. Hamas armed wing, the Qassam brigades, claimed responsibility for firing rockets towards Tel Aviv in response to Israel's ongoing attack on Gaza. The incident marks the second flight disruption today after Yemen's Houthis launched a rocket towards the airport earlier. And finally, maybe 1 hour ago, top British diplomat to discuss injury of national with Israeli counterpart. British Foreign Minister Secretary David Lammy says he will be speaking to the Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar in the quote-unquote coming hours, following the injury of a British national in yesterday's Israeli attack on a UN site in Gaza. The diplomat did not name the victim, but said the British ambassador and the foreign minister and the foreign office were in touch with the family. Lamy also said that the resumption of Israeli attacks on Gaza was not the way to bring Israeli captives home. And 1 hour ago again, this is the very last one, I guess. Israel detained 60 people in wrote Al-Aqsa Mosque report. Israeli forces are holding 60 people who were detained while traveling by bus from the occupied West Bank to Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque yesterday, according to the Palestinian Wafa news agency. The prisoners' identities have not yet been released. According to Wafa, Israel regularly restricts Palestinians' access to Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest site, especially during the months of Ramadan. There's a photograph people gather in front of the dome of the rock shrine at the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in Israel. And that is much that much is it by now. I'm going to read the very last one right now after this photograph. Hey, mira, oye. Oh. Hindi. No.